Hello everyone, I'm Pat. I'm a first-year beekeeper in Wisconsin, and we're going to take care of some bees. It's the fall now, so we've had a successful first year. We've got our bees in their hives. We're going to go up and take a look at them in a couple minutes. This now is the process where we're giving them some sugar water to help them get through the winter. It's kind of feeding them. So there's been kind of dry here the last couple of weeks in southern Wisconsin, not a lot of nectar or pollen now at the end of September. So we're going to head up there and go see how the bees are doing, give them some sugar water in their buckets to keep them healthy through the winter, to get them going in strong into the winter. That's the plan. Hop on. So one of the things, because the hives sit outside all year long, and hives are actually very warm on the inside, they keep the queen about 95 degrees all winter long. Well, it's a place where mice like to go. So we're out in the country, and mice want to try and get in that little gap in the bottom, sneak in there, and go somewhere warm. Now the bees don't like it. When the hive's at full strength, they can keep the mice out. The mice won't get in, they'll sting them and push them out. However, I'm going to put a little metal guard on there. This guard will now let the bees crawl in and out the holes. No problem. Come on, Joe. Come on, Joe. Come on. Look out. Come on. Look out. Put a little guard up here. Shoot. Shoot. Come on. Look out. Oh, there. We can hear they're a little excited now. So now we're getting ready to go into the hive. We've put the little guards on. We're going to now go on the top. The top box actually has a bucket of sugar water in there for them, some syrup, sugar, and water, which helps them get healthy for the winter. To calm bees down, we do use a smoker. We have some sticks and things in here that'll burn, plus I have some little starter pellets, so newspaper, something like that. We're going to get it started. And you'll hear them amp up a little bit, but now all of a sudden they're thinking, uh-oh, it might be a fire, and we're disrupting the pheromones. I'm going to come in and I just keep a weight on so the lid doesn't blow off. I'm going to lift a little bit, get a little smoke in there. We're going to take this off. So normally the hive lives in these lower two boxes all winter long. So there's little frames in here. We'll get a picture of them in a minute, but all of a sudden there's going to be bees hiding under here, I'm assuming. Yep, so this one's empty. This is a bucket where they stick their little tongues through the screen. We're going to fill this up with sugar water and put it back on there again. So we're going to give them a little smoke, and they're going to calm down a little bit, and I'll show you what they look like. We're also going to want to give them some bee patties. So these ladies, need to go back in front of their hive, so I'm going to put them on the front of their hive. This is just nice, simple syrup. 1 part water to 2 parts sugar. With something called Bee Healthy in it, which are some essential oils. We can smell a little bit of spearmint and some things that some beekeepers have said have helped their bees get through the winter. So we're going to go back to the beehive. Now is when the fun begins. We'll take a look inside the hive. This is 2 boxes. They call these brood peeps or brood boxes. This is where the bees spend all their time. The queen lays her eggs. They raise their new ones. And we started with a package of bees this year. It's the first year for us with a box of 8,000 to 10,000 bees. And they basically, as you can tell, they are improving their numbers. They're looking great. So here's this, and so each of these frames looks like just an outside of a picture frame, and they can see down in there a little bit. We'll bring one up for you. You have mine. Here's one where they've gotten honey. Now this is the honey that's got to get them through the winter. So in each of those little capped cells are some, I don't think those are honey cells. So you're looking to see some both sides. They still have some work to do. So if there's pollen, they'll take that sugar water and they'll finish filling all those in. And if you look in there, take a picture. You can see they have, this is their food stores for the winter. Now, not all these bees will live through the winter. Bees live 6 weeks or so in the summer when they're working really hard every day. They can live 3 to 6 months in the winter when they're kind of just in here keeping the queen warm. But just to help them, you can get pollen mix and put it in almost like cookie dough almost. And they will love that too. They'll eat that and turn that into good food for them. It leaks a little bit, and then it will form a vacuum. And then they can just sip out of it once that stops dripping. I'm going to set it right on top of the hole. I'm going to walk it over there carefully, and this will give them a big old drink. And in theory, they will be happy after we do this. And I'm going to put my box back.